Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to Painting with Whiskey and Women. I am Chris Barrera, Glitter to Glitter, furniture artist, Barry, Texas, all the things. So listen, tonight we've got some cool stuff, but I do have a PSA or, FYI, or our internet's real glitchy. So we're going to do the absolute best that we can. Hopefully the audio is coming through. Sue's going to talk to you for a minute while I get this shared out. Hopefully this will go okay.
Yeah, we can't figure out what's going on. Anyhow, my name is Sue, and I'm the owner and artisan behind Mylo Picasso. I am also located here in Barry, Texas. Tonight, we've got a few different things to do. Crysta is going to go ahead and finish the fairy cabinet. We just need to get that done. I'll be working on my luggage chest that I was all excited to buy. You guys might have seen it on another program last week, where I bought this at auction at a super great deal. It's got really cool hardware with it. So these are all going to look like pieces of luggage. These pieces go on each side here. And then the pulls will be the handles for the luggage. So I'm going to be doing some texture magic, Miss Lillian's texture magic with a roller. And this particular drawer is going to be a gator hide or a gator skin on the front of that. So I've already got my my brown down, and I'm going to go ahead and use Holiday Wreath at Farmer's Market and add some texture magic to it, roll it on there, and have some texture. Then this drawer is going to get a nice stencil over the top of it. And Fascia Bella, which is like a reddish orange color. It's going to be gorgeous. This drawer here that I did the linen effect on a prior show. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
This here, I'm going to go ahead and put some metallic glaze over the top of that and pearl. And then I'm going to go in with a brown glaze and kind of hit the edges, make it look old and used and worn and torn, like I started at the base of this one. This one here, I'm going to tape off with painter's tape and put stripes on it. And then, of course, this one down here has gold, Miss Lillian's gold metallic. I'm going to go ahead and finish taking it off each side here. And that'll probably get a little distressing, too. And then, if all that works out well, a friend of ours went to the scrapbook store today and picked up some stickers that would look really cool on like luggage. I just have to see if they look good or if it's going to make it look more like a kid got a hold of it and put stickers on there. I don't want to do that. So that's where I'm at with that. And how are you coming along there?
Other than about ready to have a nervous breakdown with this internet, I'm good. I'm trying to share stuff out, and it is just, it's being poopy head.
We can't have poopy head.
That's my word for it. It is poopy head. So Anne is on with us. She said, "Hey, lovely ladies." Delania is on with us. She says, "Hi, my beautiful friends."
Aww.
So hey, Anne. Hey,
Delana.
Guys, I have a confession to make, and I'm going to make it public. It is not Delania. It's Delana.
You're too cute.
Delana. It's pronounced Delana, and Delania would not tell me that for like over a year and a half, 2 years.
She didn't care.
I have been pronouncing her name wrong, and I will probably continue to pronounce it wrong because I've been doing it this long, and so I'm not worthy. Please forgive me. Okay, so pro tip, just because we're trying to do we are ballers on a budget, and so we like to do things inexpensively. So Sue is she pulled pearl, Miss Lillian's pearl metallic glaze, and I'm also going to use pearl metallic glaze, and she's over there and I'm over here. And so I was like, it's not a problem. I just need a little bit, just a little. I just need a little, right? So instead of getting like the big plate out and everything, this is what I did. I've got ice cube trays in my studio, and let me just show you guys. You can see some of them have glaze, and see, that is my white paint, that is my burnt umber, and over here is my pearl. And so that way I don't have to have a whole bunch out, and then it's going to be really easy to rinse it out, and I can throw in the dishwasher if I want to. So
Genius. You're genius. Really, no, it's a great idea.
no, I just think necessity is the mother of invention. And you're buying supplies and everything for your studio, and if you buy a pack of the disposable plates or disposable bowls, that adds up. So, if I use this 100 times versus 100 plates, I've saved myself money. What is that? That meme that has, modern problems call for modern solutions. Like if your kid's playing too much on their video game, don't take the game away from them. Go into their room when they're not there, and then get them banned on their game. Just go ahead, log into their game, do a bunch of stuff you're not supposed to do, and get them banned from the game. And then you won't have to worry about it. By the way, my son is sitting right there.
See how she does?
Yeah.
Watch
modern problems call for modern solutions. So, Delaney said, ooh, good idea. So Marlene is on with us. Hey, Marlene.
Hey, Marlene.
Ma is watching us over on YouTube. Stacy, our lady Stacy, she says, hey, y'all, great idea on the ice cube tray. And then Deb is on YouTube. Hey, Deb. So, Deb, I hope, did you get in touch with Deb?
I did. She answered me right away.
And
I still want to know more.
Okay. So that's a side note. But our friend Rick and Michelle came over today, and Rick has really fallen in love with this piece. And so we were talking about the luggage, and Rick and Michelle went up to Corsicana to the scrapbooking store that's there, and bought those stickers, and we're going to see if what they're going to look like
That
when
was
Sue
very
gets
nice.
done. Oh, I know I'm supposed to be painting, but this is Whiskey Women. I can do what I want. I sound like my husband right there.
Do what you want. You can use any product you want. You can do your thing.
I'm gonna do my sorry.
Do what you want to
Do what you want to do. So also Michelle was amazing. Michelle has, like, if you need it, she's probably got it in 3 colors. Right? Michelle, if there's something you want, Michelle probably has it in 3 colors.
Oh, yeah. Speaking generally.
Yeah, generally, yeah. And so, but she is trying to declutter, as all of us crafters have to do. And she came and she said, Crysta, I have something that was my mom's from the 80s art supplies. And do you want it? And before she could get the want out, I said, uh-huh.
The ceramic owl.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
In the box.
And this is what her mom had. This is a decorative item from the 80s that Michelle had, that she brought over to us today. We have not had a chance to play with it yet, but we have cracked it open.
Oh, that's the other.
Yeah, this is the other thing. I'm gonna show them Hedwig in just a minute.
Okay. Yeah, that's super cool. I never saw that product before.
This is called Magic Wall, and what it is decorative rollers for wall finishes from the 80s, and it's all different patterns, and it's never was cracked open. And so it's got a bunch of rollers and everything in it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 decorative rollers in it. So we're going to be testing that bad boy out. And then another cool thing. So I don't want y'all to be jealous, but I want y'all to be jealous. Come on in right here, Austin. This is Hedwig. And I named him after the Harry Potter owl. This is, I know, it's missing an eye. We got to get a doll eye. So we'll take a hot, hot glue. No. The heat gun.
Yeah, to release it.
So we'll get a heat gun to get this one off, and we'll get another clear doll eye over here. But it's actually, there is electronics. It's actually a like nightlight or a light, but you can see it's huge. And her mom did this. Her mom poured the ceramic and painted it back in the 70s or 80s. Named him Hedwig. And where all the feathers are, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see Hedwig. See where all those little slits? The light comes through those slits. And so she gave us Hedwig. And I am just over the moon with that one. So Marilyn is on. Hey, Marilyn.
I'm gonna roll this.
Okay.
I might have waited too long.
Oh, you got it. You do your thing, and I'll try to get the. Sue has a roll.
Oh yeah.
A newer roller. Let me get you guys down because she's doing that now. And she is. Oh, the light fell off. The light went off. But she is doing a crocodile roller on that. On that one. So each one of these is going to look like a different suitcase, but she is using the gator skin roller to make it look like it's a gator skin luggage. And so she's using the decorative roller on that.
And there it is.
And there it is. Let me see.
And I have drawer runs falling off.
Yeah,
so
the drawer. We got to fix that drawer. But let's get that up so everyone can see. And so a lot of decorative rolling. And what color for Miss Lillian's is that one?
I used Farmer's Market holiday wreath over the top of espresso.
Okay. So let me get you guys back. So I can actually like maybe put a brush on something tonight.
And then we're going to put some gilding jewels on there. I think you and I were discussing.
Yes. After she gets the basics done for each drawer, then what we're going to do is go back with some gilding jewels and glaze and all that stuff. And you guys don't know how hard it is no, not hard as in it's hard to work with Sue in the studio. No, that's a breeze. But to get us on one camera, that's difficult.
Yeah, especially with the projects that we're doing tonight. But
yes.
We'll get through it.
Oh, Austin, just so you know, Stacy put in a message for you. It said, look out, Austin. Your mama's got a maniacal plan.
I'm not scared that that's why my account logged with password.
Well, yeah, and your account doesn't work if you don't have Wi-Fi, smart ass.
I got my hotspot.
And your mom has firearms. Watch it.
Yeah. Delania, everyone was saying, super cool, and it's cool about the wall decor. And Stacy said, oh my goodness, I remember those magic wall things.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. That's what Stacy said. And then Marilyn had a great idea for Hedwig. She said, just give the owl a pirate patch.
Yes. Problem solved.
Modern problems call for modern solutions. Right. Marilyn said, Sue, that's just too awesome. Perfect alligator.
Let's show them real quick.
You guys remember, if you guys saw the live that Sue did a few days ago on Sue's live, where she was starting the drawers and where she did the like the linen, the tweed.
It could be tweed.
It kind of looks like tweed.
Yeah.
With the comb on the Miss Lillian's live, and I was doing that
was
streaky sides. Well, she has finished the sides and the top, and only thing I can tell you is, oh my god, oh my god.
I don't get excited that often about things I do. That's what I love. I mean, I love this. So,
Okay.
let's just start with the side.
Let's start with the side.
The top is what I'm most proud of.
Oh, the top is gorgeous. So she went over with French roast.
Yeah.
With French roast. So
Over
this,
what you did.
so the streaky that I put down, and then she went over with Miss Lillian's French roast in the No Axe chalk paint, and just using different amount of water got the darker and the
Yep.
lighter effect. Now, okay, I'm gonna
I think I'll move this way and just lift the whole tripod. No? Are you scared?
well, considering it's plugged into the wall,
I could lift it up like that
woman,
and tilt it over. Y'all gotta see the top.
I will take it off the tripod. But
Okay.
okay, so you see how cool
Just
this
know
finish
this could go
is?
really bad.
Just know that if I lose you guys, I'll come back. Just give me a minute. Well, before I do anything, there is a special thing in here that I need to read to you from Stacy. You need to get in so people can see your
I
face.
love my Stacy.
And you're going to have to tell the story. Stacy said, please tell me the owl is going outside your living room window.
See, we talked about that.
We did. I actually, as soon as she...
If he wasn't so big, and we could make him a perch up there. Okay, so Sue the Fool, this is a true story. Last time I was here, I slept on the couch.
That was when the big storm
And
hit.
the big storm
because
hit.
Stacy was in your room.
And she's got these like 25-foot ceilings, and it's all windows on this wall. 20?
32 foot.
Oh, it's 32 foot. Oh, I really wonder how the birds are going to get out of the chimney. Anywho, I'm laying there and I'm looking up at the window, and it's, dead of night, storming out, and there's a big square in the window. And I had to keep staring at it. My tired eyes thought it was an owl sitting up there.
And what it is new windows.
It's
and
the new window
stickers are still on the window.
on every window. But that's how out of it
She
I
thought
was.
it was an owl.
So at some point, I bet they will put an owl up there for me
I've been-
because it's a joke.
Right. And okay, so
Oh,
let me
God.
get you guys.
Oh, God.
Do you need me to help you up the floor?
All right.
The look
Help me out.
that I just got.
Help me out, Liza
Okay.
Hammer.
So let me show you guys the top. This top is absolutely phenomenal. So all of this is done with paint. There's no glaze.
And water. Paint and water.
Paint and water, and she has clear coated the top. Look at that. Oh, I walked in and saw that, and I was like, oh man, that is gorgeous.
And I can show just about anybody how to do this in about 10 minutes. This whole thing was done in 20 minutes after you did the base coat first. So it's not a hard thing to do.
Woo! And I almost dropped it. But let me get them back in the tripod. Delania says, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm so jealous. Marlene said, love it.
Thanks, guys.
So let me get this back up. So honestly, the person you need to be watching tonight is Sue, because I'm trying to finish this fairy cabinet up. And so I'm going to be doing the same thing that I've done like probably 5 times on live, is just I'm adding burnt umber glaze to give some shading on one side. I'm doing pearl glaze over the top and on the other side, so it looks like light and dark. And then for where the dots are, is I'm using a little bit of Miss Lillian Snowflake. So Delaney says, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm so jealous. Bless your heart says, Sue, you have skills. Then that D lady that lives in Florida that I keep mispronouncing her name, it says I need to learn that for the coffee bar. So maybe we need to set up a
all you have to do is FaceTime me. We can do it.
FaceTimer. And then Ann said, wow, Sue, love it. Fabu to the max.
Woo, woo.
So it's not like we haven't done anything today, though. Got a bunch of internet stuff done this morning, and then cut the grass while Sue cleaned the kitchen, and then Michelle came over and we got that, and then we've got birds in our chimney that made a nest in our chimney.
Birds in our belfry.
We got birds in our belfry. And so a friend of ours, Rick, we were trying to get them out. We haven't not gotten them out of the chimney yet, but we're working on it. And then you need me to help you? You want me to do that so it doesn't?
Yeah, we could, because I could just whip it out then.
Okay, hold on, because they can't see you down here. I need to, if we're going to do that, then I need to put the camera down. Because they can't see you down there.
And just so everybody knows, that's pumpkin spice with French roast. Just a little bit of French roast and water once again. And now I'm doing fascia bella just to give it that real pop of color. And this was Shorty approved, by the way.
Okay, so if you've got somebody to help you, it's
See how I lined this up? Lining this pattern right here up.
Okay, if you've got somebody to help you, if you've got a big stencil, because the sides will curl up and create a bubble. But if you've got somebody that can help you do this, and that's one of the great things is that with us working in the studio together, we can help out on projects and have them move right along.
Well, whenever you have a partner too, gosh, you get so creative and bounce ideas off each other.
Oh, the amount of ideas we have bounced off of each other for this, well, for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And we do have some stuff in the works that you guys, I cannot wait for y'all.
Oh yeah, bigger and better things.
Delania. How do you say that again? Delana. So Delana said most definitely will because I keep practicing and screwing up. Marilyn says, Delania, I'm getting there.
Just practice makes good.
So you know that the Sue paint by Miss Lillian's is coming out. That is dropping July 1st. And Sue already has an amazing jewelry armoire that she's been playing with the paint on.
Oh yeah.
And she can start showing you guys tips and tricks on how to use it after the 1st. But I can't wait for you guys. It's gorgeous. That paint is so blendable. If you
vibrant.
if you want your gem colors and the vibrant, oh, that's gonna be the ticket, guys. That is amazing.
See, I'm a blender and a real bright color person, so I see that paint benefiting what I do. But I think when we start doing demos with it, a lot of people are going to want to try it.
I think, yeah. I mean, we played with them, and we've also got the pudding potion. And so we need to play with the pudding potion as well and show people that, because that's really cool.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm talking and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Pudding potion is a new product coming out by Miss Lillian's, and you can add it to any paint, and make it thicker. So if you have a color that you wish, oh, I wish that was thick enough for me to use for a raised stencil, we gotcha.
Yep, you can make it as thick as you want.
Make it as thick as you want to, just with the amount of the pudding you put in. And so we'll be debuting that. You'll see other creators on Miss Lillian's playing with all this stuff come July 1st. Which is just, what, 2 days?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just 2 days from now.
Tuesday is the 4th.
Yeah, so it'd be Saturday? Saturday's the 1st, or?
I think so. Somebody out there tell us.
I don't know. Guys, tell me when the... So, Delana, she is using Fascia Bella over a stencil. And
that's pumpkin spice
and
underneath.
that's pumpkin spice underneath. And she's using just a little... Can you show them your little dabber?
Just a little... You get those anywhere, even Dollar Tree.
Marlene says, I will be first in line for the pudding potion.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's amazing. If you do a lot of raised stencils or anything like that, that is definitely a game changer. It's definitely a game changer.
Yeah, I believe it only takes a couple drops, 4 or 5 drops.
It doesn't take much if you know, just to thicken it up a little bit, but you can get it as thick as you want.
Okay, what do you say, girl? Should we show it?
Show it.
Go ahead, do the honors. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put this off to the side.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So Fascia Bella over
Pumpkin spice. And then it'll have its cute little hardware on there. Picture that. On each side. Are you in there? That on each side with the little drop handle. I like it.
I like it too.
Thank you, assistant.
What the? Can I at least put a brush and paint tonight? Yeah, I haven't done anything except for be her assistant, so oh well. Delana, did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Yes!
Yay!
Delana said, yes, I got a tumbler to do with the pudding potion. Marlene says she has to feed her addiction. And Delana said, I need that color too. Ma said, that's cool. All right, I'm actually gonna, can I please?
Yeah, I want to see that fairy door, and then you're gonna put some jewels on it.
Well,
Make it all
I'm gonna,
sparkly.
well, I was gonna work on the mushrooms. I don't have the colors out to do the door. I've got them over here, but I don't have them in the palette yet. But I'm gonna do the door in Chocolate Kiss and Chanel, and then go back with my gilding jewels because this actually has hardware on it. But I really want to get this done.
Now, wasn't Stacy making those into,
Yeah, Stacy was making them into night lights,
which is really a cool idea.
Yeah.
You go to get the Dollar Tree with lights and just glue it to the front of it.
And that was pretty cool. I think she put pictures up in Whiskey and Women a while ago. And so, but yeah, those were really cool. And see, I'm just going over one side of these mushrooms with the burnt umber, Miss Lillian's burnt umber. And then the other side I will do in pearl, in the metallic pearl, over this in pearl, and then in my little dots I will get.
So that's the burnt umber glaze and not the burnt umber paint.
Right, this is burnt umber glaze.
I think that actually shows a lot better than when I was using the French roast. That glaze has a lot more impact there.
Well, you can thin it as well. It's typical glaze. It depends on how much you put on. Will decide how dark it is or how light it is.
But that looks really good. Just adding that little bit to the side.
Yeah, it just gives it a little bit more depth, a little bit more texture. Yay! I did something. All right, where did my other paint? There it is.
Now we had discussed, and we could have went on and on with this, but seeing it's going on 2 months. It's July. Yeah, the first week of July.
Woman?
We got to get this done. And it's cute as a button. I mean, you could stop at any time.
Oh, I could. This piece is one of those that I could just continually add and add and add and add and add and add.
Well, we talked about doing just little strokes of grass along the bottom.
But I don't think that it needs it.
No.
So what are you going to do now?
I am going to do some pearlescent glaze on the top of this one that I did like linen.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll probably have to let that sit and dry before I go in and use the brown glaze.
Yeah, because you're trying to make that look aged. Where I'm actually meddling my burnt umber and my pearl together.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Are you trying to make a decision?
Yeah, it seems that I never have enough brushes out.
You're so cute when you're trying to make a decision.
It's hard to be me.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I don't know if y'all caught that look, but when I looked over, I got it. Ooh, can we thicken glaze with it? I don't know, but
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
I'll tell you what, we'll try next week once we can release it.
Yeah, I'll
Because
try
it's
it.
not really available yet.
Marlene said, Crysta, when you were painting all the mushrooms, I couldn't see it. Now I see it coming together. Love the whimsy. So that's when I did. There's some things a lot of people that, well, I don't know how to say this because we have a vision and we know where it's going. And then when you tie it all in, people go, oh, got it. And that's okay. It's okay if people don't see your vision for something. But thank you for letting me know you see that because it's important. It's really hard as an artist. And I don't care if you're a trained artist, if you're a circus, a circus monkey that throws paint. I don't. That wasn't a personal attack on you, Sue.
But I thought that was cute. Circus monkey.
A circus monkey. If you like to create anything, it's really hard for anyone who creates to get the vid of what's here and to translate it through this and say, look, this is, and for other people to see it because
Let's just be honest. Half the time, we don't know.
we kind of knew with this
We
one
have a general idea, but that goes
out the window
south,
a lot of
yeah.
times. Actually, when we first started this cabinet, we were thinking about doing like a Gothic farmhouse.
Yeah,
Like a farmhouse, but in like Gothic colors.
that's right.
And then we found the molds, the mushroom molds, and those are IOD mushroom molds. They're new releases, and I had these transfers I bought like a year ago, and I said, Sue, those would look perfect together. So that's how the fairy thing came about, and it evolved, and it's really odd. And it's hard. It's hard to translate what's in your head through your mouth. Well, think about when you're reading a book. When you read descriptions in a book about things, and then if you've never seen it, and then you see a picture of it, you're like, that's not what I envisioned.
Right.
It's difficult to translate. Marlene says, I want to be a circus monkey and throw paint. Love it. Delana said the fairy cabinet spoke to me and said that it wants to come to Florida. Well, it spoke to me and says that it wants you to come visit it in Texas.
Yeah, you need to come see us and get it.
And Delana says, yes, it is. Even with tumblers, that happens. So,
I always want to make one of those.
so have I. I just don't want to take the huge investment for
Exactly. I
another.
don't want to buy all the stuff, but I like to make one.
With all the other stuff that I've got and all the other 5 billion crafts that I have, my candle making,
Jewelry,
macrame, my shirt press, my
stained glass, engraving, sandblasting, wood burning.
Yeah, wood burning, felt burning, a lot of burning, all that. It's like, oh, my husband will skin my hind dingum if I started and went like, honey,
But
what?
somebody looked that up in the dictionary, by the way. She's used that a couple times today.
My hind dingum.
Dingham. Look up dingham. I want to know what dingham is.
My hind dingum. Well, it's better than saying a dirty word, so I just say mahindingum. Mahindingum.
You're too funny.
So yeah, he would get me. Delana says that glitter is another huge addiction. Elizabeth Geist is on. She said, "Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm late. Table was on. Oh, it was on vibrate and it was on the table. Her phone. It's okay, honey. We're doing what we do. You know, running our mouth, having some fun, and laughing at each other.
It's all good. There's replay.
Oh yeah, there's always replay. So okay, I got this, and now I'm gonna go in with Snowflake, Miss Lillian's Snowflake, the no wax chalk paint, and then we are going to just add little dots to the top, and then these bad boys will be done.
Hallelujah.
This side, and I mean, I still have to do the fairy doors, but I don't have the colors out.
This is definitely that piece there, a project that just never ends.
I could name this the never ending story. I loved that.
I like that. See, we just changed the name.
Because it's been one thing after another.
So what I just did, guys, is I put the hardware on here because I'm going to do stripes on each side. So I laid a piece here after I got some of the sticky off on my jeans because I just painted this like an hour ago. So I put that piece down, lined up one there to get an even stripe.
Okay, hold on. Explain why you put it on your jeans better than to get the sticky off.
So it doesn't pull my paint.
Okay.
Did I not make that clear?
Well, I mean, if somebody...
Sometimes I screw.
Well, I mean, if there's a newer painter that's never seen that trick before...
Oh, I thought I said it, but maybe I just heard it. Okay, so I put the first one down. I want to stripe that thick, so I put my next piece right against it. I butted it right up there, gently laid it down. Then I put this piece here and lifted the center one up, so I can have two even stripes on each side. And then after that dries, I'll probably come in with a thin stripe. Make it look like a 50s, 60s suitcase.
Except for the fairy doors. She's ready to go, except for hardware and painting the fairy doors.
Awesome. And I love the glaze on there. I mean, it really builds it up.
Y'all need to do an artist retreat, painting and comedy. It would be a blast. Well,
we're trying.
We are actually trying to get the studio set up here in Texas, and we are thinking of having a 2 to 3 person retreat that 2 or 3 people can come stay at my home. If you feel more comfortable, you can stay in a hotel in town, but we're going to open up our home to 2 or 3 people at a time, and either for a weekend or for a week. I'm thinking a weekend. Let's start off small because she's cute and adorable, but you should hear her snore through the walls. Anyway, oh, that's okay. Ask Stacy. I like to cuddle.
Stacy sandwich.
We made a Stacy sandwich. And so we're actually trying to set that up, but we need to get Sue moved in and get the studio together. And we've got a few other things we need to take care of. Delana says, I'm coming.
Yay.
Yay. And so that means that you will not only get the painting with Whiskey and Women, but also we'll be doing recipes and gardening and everything.
The whole feral thing.
The whole feral housewife experience we're going to be doing. And Elizabeth says, I'm in. Deb Olson said, oh, hell yeah. Delano said, I'm telling Glenn now.
Excellent.
Well, you need to tell me when you can travel.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, honey. I need you good and strong and available for, So I'm going to put the camera back down because Sue's going to be painting stripies. What you looking for?
I think I need a craft brush. I'll be right back.
Well, you know where they are.
Oh, man, the gator's looking hot. I'll show everybody right at the end when it
Yeah, right at the end, we're going to show you the gator. hide, the gator skin drawer, the gator hide, whatever you want to say. Delana said, let's not wait on that. Laugh out loud. Well, I know you can't fly, honey, but can you drive? What about an Amtrak? Can we put you on a train?
That's a long drive for her. I mean, look
Well, what
what
about
it
an
took from
Amtrak?
Tennessee.
What about an Amtrak?
Oh, I think that would be horrible for her.
No, she gets one of them comfy cars, and then she could pretend that she's Harry Potter going to Hogwarts.
We could just get.
And you can come see Hedwig.
Let's just get a motorhome, go pick everybody up.
I'm gonna put the camera down now.
Okay.
She said no, she can fly.
Well, girl, let's talk about that.
Tell me when you can see it on camera, Sue, because I'm behind.
Go ahead. I think. Well, you were good.
I was good.
Yeah, go up a little, and I'll go right there.
Is that good?
Yep.
All right, we're good.
And I'll try to hold it in place. And I rubbed my edges down really well, so I should not have any bleed through. I'm never going to take my brush against the tape because that will push it under the tape. One really thin coat, and then that should crispen my line. If I want to do a second coat, it'll kind of glue everything in place.
Now, if you wanted an absolute perfect line, what you can do is take clear coat and do over the edge of your tape, and then let it dry, and then do your color. Then let that dry. Then pull the paint.
If you have to have perfect crisp lines, do that. Which, with this being a suitcase, I probably should have.
The
Because
crisp.
I wanted to have crisp lines, but
Elizabeth said, who's picking me up from what airport? That would be Dallas, DFW, or Dallas Love Field.
yeah, that's the easiest.
That's the
Don't
easy.
fly into Austin.
Don't fly into Austin.
Am I still on the camera? Because
Well, they can see the back of your arm, but yeah, you're on.
it's just easier for me to get to it. I apologize, guys.
Well, this is Whiskey and Women. No one's expecting anything professional from us on this video.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up.
Jeff. We just get in here and have fun. I mean, when you guys see Whiskey and Women, especially since Sue's moved to Texas, this is pretty much, well, we do clean up the language a lot, but this is pretty much what we're like.
Yeah,
all
the
day
time.
long. All day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. And I can actually pull the tape if you want to pull that side.
You want to pull the tape?
What the heck? Let's reveal.
Pull the tape.
Look at that. Bam.
Bon chicka wah wah.
Just a tiny bit of bleed through there, but
Up here, Sue, there's a little teeny tiny spot you didn't hit all the way over, but you can go back with a
I
craft
can
brush.
do that right now.
I know you can.
Because I am a professional.
I'm a professional. A professional what? We don't know, but she's a professional at it. I'm grabbing all the tape and I'm going to get straight
I'm an
in.
underpaid circus monkey.
You're an underpaid circus monkey that throws paint.
Okay. And what I like is these drawers are interchangeable because they're all the same size.
Let me see if I can. I don't think you're on camera.
Yeah, I had to move that. That's a little off, but it'll be okay.
All right. So do you want to put your gator in there and we'll wrap up?
Sure. You want to get an idea what this looks like?
Yeah, that one's been sitting. And
This
so
goes to drawer number 1. Remember, we had them numbered from the last program.
But
We took the coordinating hardware from the same drawer it was on and numbered them just in case.
okay, I know that the light went out. There's nothing I can do
I
about
think we still got a pretty good.
Okay,
view.
because I want to get them in closer to your piece, and then you can show them each drawer. Now, the top drawer she hasn't done anything to yet,
Yeah, we might not.
and we might not because it does look like a old weathered
I'm
case.
thinking we'll take it out tomorrow and just beat the heck out of it with a hammer and a chain and stuff and distress it.
Hot damn destruction.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
That does sound like fun.
Get that anger
I'll
out.
do it after we get back from Walmart because I know I will be frustrated, and
Oh,
that would be
yeah.
perfect.
God, that is the angriest place I've ever been in Corsicana.
Yeah, the Walmart here is.
You want to go
yeah.
where there's unhappy people? Go to Walmart in Corsicana, Texas. Okay.
Oh, I got to tell the story before.
Which one?
Okay. Before Sue shows you guys the gator one, I have to tell you the story. A couple of weeks, well, actually last week in Corsicana, we had this huge storm go through, and like trains were literally tipped over. 300-year-old trees roots were ripped out. I mean, it was a bad storm. Well, in that storm, it actually took out the cell phone towers in Corsicana, which is the closest town that actually has something in it. Because my town is tiny, and so I have to go to Corsicana to get groceries and all that. And so it knocked out the cell phone tower. Well, I was born in the 70s, baby. It ain't nothing for me to be without a cell phone or a pager, or it's not a big deal. But I went to Walmart because I needed groceries and had to pick up some medication and back in the dairy department. And this woman is absolutely throwing a fit and just screaming and hollering at people that work there because she was in the dairy section and couldn't call her boyfriend. I don't know what he was, but I can't, and could not figure out which coffee creamer she needed to pick up for him. And it was Walmart's fault. And just was absolutely throwing a hissy fit. And there was a woman over in the children's section buying diapers and didn't know what size diapers her own baby wore because her mama took care of the baby, and was absolutely in tears because she didn't know what size diapers to buy the baby. And she couldn't get I was thinking to myself, if this is a indication of where we're going, oh my God, we're talking 12 hours in that area with no cell phone. Now, when you got out of that cell phone, other cell phones, it was just that one cell phone tower was down. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah. So when I come back from Walmart tomorrow, I'll be ready to beat some stuff up. Deb says that she avoids all Walmarts.
Oh, all man, and what the heck is it with it? With having to check your own stuff out. And gosh, then they check your receipt after you ring yourself up.
Yeah, Deb's on YouTube. She said she avoids all Walmarts.
Okay, so here's my gator skin so far. And I am going to go in and put some gilding jewels on there.
Delana says no Walmart for me either.
So there she is. You can see it pretty good on there, can't you?
Yep. Deb says they give her a migraine. So, yeah. So if we get to beat that top drawer with chains and bricks and get to go at that tomorrow after I get back from Walmart, it would be perfect. Perfect.
I think we'll even video that.
That what popped into my head? Y'all remember the movie Office Space when, after they shut down and the guy takes the printer because the printer kept jamming on them and they were all like around the printer, like beating the heck out of the printer, with like baseball bats and chains. I think it's gonna the video's probably gonna kind of look like that. Elizabeth said, could you imagine if all cell phones and the internet went down for a week, the population would be a lot less. Well, a lot of them would be lost because some of them couldn't find their own way home without GPS.
And they chose COVID. They could have just turned the internet down for a week.
And they chose COVID. Yeah, they could have just shut.
Yeah. Come get a shot. We'll give your phone back.
Yeah. All right, my lovelies. We are pretty much done for the evening. And we will be back. We also need to do an unboxing video.
Oh, yeah. We got a box of goodies.
Like 2 days ago. We haven't even opened it. We have been running and doing stuff. So, guys, we love you. I am Crysta, Litter to Glitter, furniture artist out of Berry, Texas.
And I'm Sue with Mylo Picasso, located in Berry, Texas.
Yeah, we're very close. What do we sleep about? What?
20 feet.
You think that much? I was thinking 10 because you're.
Well, it depends if you sleep on the couch or you sleep in your bedroom.
Yeah. Between
Anyways.
10 to 20 feet. Anyway, We love you guys. I will be back on the Miss Lillian's page Tuesday at 3 Central. That's 4 Eastern.
And I still have to schedule next month.
Okay.
So I'll see you next Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Bye, guys.